What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another recap. Johnny here, and we had a very solid morning this morning. Our live day trading session was fantastic. We had a lot of great questions from community members, and we were able to lock in some profits. We're up $25, and that's about 1.5%, all locked in and done for the day. And it's 8:24 in the morning. Anyone who can break even or make money in the stock market is doing better than 90% of people who have tried. And guys, it's all about consistency and understanding the direction of the market and just taking advantage. This morning, going into, waking up this morning, I was obviously unclear what direction the market was going to take. Now, previously, QQQ has been our main focus. As it sells off, been selling off all week from highs of 541 to now lows of 486. That was over a 10% sell off. Okay, we're talking a massive correction, a massive correction here, a 10% correction in about 2 weeks. Okay, now by identifying that there is a downward trend, I noticed this was a bit overbought from yesterday. It was showing signs of some support around 488, 487, and I noticed, hey, this might have an opportunity to bounce. As it's oversold, we might get a nice little bull rally and then a sell-off, and that's exactly what happened today. We noticed that and we got in on TQQQ. Now we are up only about $10, guys. It's still about 1% of my position size. It wasn't a very big position size. It was about $600, 10 shares, and I bought in at 66.09 just to test the waters. And good thing I did, because it sold off immediately after I bought it and I was down. And I was like, uh-oh, what do I do here, right? Do I sell for a loss? I think it was like $5 loss or something. Or do I let this ride and stick to my game plan? And sure enough, I stuck to my game plan by identifying those levels of support. I noticed that there was support from pre-market at 65.44, and that's where we took advantage. We bought up here as it began to go up. I didn't want to miss out. I even thought about averaging down and buying a bit more at 65.50. Glad I didn't, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. As this began to push up, we noticed that it was above this moving average. Every time there was a pullback, I'd wait to see if it would hold above this 9-day purple moving average. Okay, and it did. It held up very nicely until it got to this kind of double top candle here. I noticed a huge doji candle right there, and I sold 10 shares at 67.13. So basically pulling out $10 in the market, dollar per share. Not bad. Then I noticed it starting to curl over. I thought, you know what? If this sells off, then let's go ahead and jump over to SQQQ. Now, these are both between TQQQ and SQQQ. These are triple leveraged ETFs. They are, one is for the market, and this one here is actually shorting the market. Okay, it's called SQQQ and is a 3 times or triple leveraged ETF. It's an inverse ETF which shorts the market. So if you think the market's going to go down, this is a great way to short it if you don't have a margin account. Okay, so I noticed that when we sold TQQQ, it pushed up slightly. It went from 67.13 to 67.58. Could have locked in just a little bit more profits, but again, didn't want to be too greedy, because as soon as it does flush, it flushes hard and sells off hard. And we actually had we missed this whole thing, which was great. We didn't have to suffer that. Now we actually were able to trade this as well by trading SQQQ, locking in about $15 on this one, buying at that first sign of reversal, 10 shares at 34.66, another 10 at 34.71. So right off the bat, we're at about $600 or $700 in a position right here. It sold off just a little bit more to 34.40, and we noticed that there was support here as well. 34.40 had a strong support from pre-market session, after hours session, pretty much the entire overnight period. So by identifying that there was support there, I had no problem holding, right? Because I bought too early. It came down, so right away the trade was against me. Instantly, the trade was against me. So I waited, and I even bought 10 more shares at 34.52. Had a nice little average, came all the way up to 35.22. That would have been the first place to take profits and get out. I waited for this pullback and retest of the moving average. That failed, came all the way back down to basically where my moving average was, or where my cost basis was, and then it started to pull up. We noticed QQQ had a huge sell-off in this period. It was holding that 9 EMA for quite some time, and what I wanted to see was it sell off. As soon as it crossed over that 9 EMA, the 45 EMA, then I knew, hey, we're going to be in the money here, and SQQQ will push up. Now, I did a good job in one aspect of locking in profits. I sold 10 shares at 35.07, but look where it is now. It's at 35.40. So by waiting just a little longer and identifying that, we could have locked in just that much more profits. Another few dollars there. Sold 10 shares at 35.18 on this really big red candle. It pushed up to 35.26, came all the way back down, and as it was coming down, I sold at 35.18. And then on this candle, I sold at 35.20. Went up to 35.26 again, came down to 35.20, and I sold right there. Only due to the fact that there was a lot of consolidation pre-market, and 35.20 seemed to be an area of, just an area of consolidation, right? It could have bounced back down, and we could have actually lost profits. Now looking at this, we see, hey, we could have held on to this even longer. It's up to 35.50s. We sold at 35.20s mostly, and $35. So we could have got another 50 cents per share. We had 30 shares, could have been, another $15 or so. So that could have been a $30 trade. And going up, right? QQQ is selling off. We knew it was going to make lower lows at some point today. We just weren't sure when. And I have a lot going on today, so I didn't want to be in this position kind of watching it and looking at it throughout the day, as it is Friday. So we do have, I know I personally have a lot going on. So again, could have done a better job by holding on to those 30 shares longer, because we knew that the market was going to sell off. We just didn't know when it was going to sell off. And yeah, 35.70 is amazing. I mean, that is almost another full dollar per share. Could have been up another 30 bucks, 45, 55, $55 day or something. Nonetheless, guys, I had a great day with you all trading in the market. And if you guys want to watch me trade live every single day, Monday through Friday, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, smash that little notification bell, and consider joining our free Discord. Again, 100% free, lifetime access, and this will give you the ability to watch me trade every morning at market open, ask me questions, and get involved with other like-minded individuals and traders that just want to do the same thing, and that's learn how to make money in the stock market more consistently. And man, I'm getting FOMO now as QQQ sells off. As QQ pushes up another full dollar. Oh man, another full dollar from those lows, resulting in a $60 trade today. $60 trade, and hey, we locked in 15 bucks, so we'll take it nonetheless. Appreciate your guys' time, and we will see you all in the next video. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend.